Hi everyone, this is Ronnie, and I just got up. It's kind of late at night, but I couldn't sleep, and I just thought I hadn't made a video, and I might as well make a video. And I was thinking that I get some comments sometimes that are like, "How come you don't have more followers, and more people should see these videos, and how come you've only got?" And I kind of I guess I thought I would talk about that a little bit. If I don't know, probably not interesting to you all that much, but I'm happy to ask your opinion on what I can do to make the videos better or make the channel better or whatever. But I don't really work very hard at this channel, to be honest, and I've never really treated YouTube very seriously. And I never did this out of like a business thing. I'm not a natural business person, entrepreneur. That's not really in my blood in a way. I've learned some of that stuff, those skills, but it's not like, and I'm learning that, I'm getting better at that, but it's not like what I was growing up. It's not what I wanted to be. It wasn't something I was focusing on or whatever. It just, it's just something it's kind of useful to me to be entrepreneurial because I really struggled to fit in with, normal jobs and stuff like that for a number of reasons. But um, I've never like really followed YouTube analytics. Like all the people that do well at YouTube, they do stuff like that. They look at their videos, they look at analytics, they keep a track of how many new subscribers they're getting. And years ago, and this is why I don't, I, I, I've not done really well on any social media platforms. I've never really um, done that well on that stuff, and it's never really a strategy for me. Like I'm going to build this channel to sell you all something or whatever. Um, it's not really something I've consciously thought about. I do. There is an intention, on some level, to for people to find out about the Fruit Festival, um, and also I do coaching and stuff, but I sometimes even forget to talk about that. It's not, as I say, it's not really something that I'm like really pushing at or really doing as much as I could. Um, but years ago, here's the way I feel about a lot of this stuff, and here's a little story. Years ago, I had a friend, and we started YouTube around about the same time, and he was doing much better than me. And I've just never like connected with an audience the way that other people do, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not great with like communication, not particularly great on video. I don't really put effort into editing. I'm not particularly an entertaining person, all of these things. And also, I think people don't understand my accent sometimes, and there's more people in YouTube who are in other countries that maybe can't understand my accent, which is all fair enough, and that's part of it. And also just I've had a lot of rubbish videos over the years. Like I never really put any effort into it because for me it was about staying in touch with people, and it was kind of like a fun thing that people were doing, and we were all kind of like, oh, we're all into fruit, let's all inspire each other. That's all I thought it was. I didn't even know things like selling ebooks and people had affiliate links. I didn't know what any of that stuff was. I didn't understand any of that stuff. I didn't even know it was a marketing platform or whatever. I didn't even have any understanding what that might be, or that people were sponsored, or that people made money from advertising. Like I didn't get any of that. That was not in my mindset whatsoever when I started making YouTube videos. And and then you meet people from America, and they're all and like every American's like trying to make money straight away out of everything they're doing. Like it's a really entrepreneurial culture because they've not got any handouts or anything. Like they're all in debt, and they're like they can't go to a hospital. No one, they want to go to university, they have to pay like $200,000 or whatever. Ridiculous. Absolutely, completely ridiculous culture. Um, but 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 it makes them pretty more entrepreneurial and stuff, and and that's, I guess, the American way and everything, and I'm inspired by that. Like, I do like that. I think it's good, but it is, to me, it's like, if I think about UK Fruit Fest and the amount of people that have come out of that and started a YouTube channel, it's like I can barely think of one, whereas Woodstock, there's loads, like loads of people were like, and going to the classes. It was all about how to learn to make a business and all that stuff. So Americans are a bit more tuned in with that, and probably people like Indian people. Certain countries are very entrepreneurial. Uh, Not so much in Scotland, really. Although Scotland's produced a lot of major entrepreneurs as well. But anyway, regardless, where am I going with where am I going with this? So I had a friend years ago that I was started YouTube at the same time, and he was doing really well, and we were together one time, and he did a video and I was in it, and he said, literally the next day, he said, when I do a video with you, I lose subscribers. So I'd been in his video, and he lost subscribers. And I was thinking, like, do you follow that? Like, in my mind, I was like, people actually follow like how many subscribers they have or not? Like, I was kind of aware vaguely of the number, but it wasn't something I was really trying to influence or do anything. Like, looking back, I think, there was probably a much bigger opportunity back then to grow a bigger channel, and I didn't take that opportunity because I didn't really think about it that much. And I wasn't really trying to like grow a big channel or anything. There wasn't any, I didn't have that awareness. I thought that was maybe a bad thing. Like, I thought that was maybe a fake thing or something, that kind of a bit of a phony thing. And what's sad to say is that if a friend of mine was if I put a friend in my video and a bunch of you unsubscribed, I'd put them in the next video, because I don't care. like, I don't mean I don't care, but like I would never choose the metrics in a subscriber audience over a friend. A bit different if it was legitimately, if it was a very serious part of a whole marketing thing and all that jazz. If I was being paid to do a campaign for some nonsense, I get it. Then it's a serious thing. Don't put your friend in who's like damaging I get that. But losing a few subscribers is just natural, that happens. And the fact that he actually took that seriously, and then basically avoided having me in any videos after that, was just weird to me. It was just weird that people actually take it that seriously. And then I saw people as well, they were wanting to start making money out of it and doing coaching and doing different things that they weren't really ready for, and they started to offer things and sell things, and I'm like, and now I'm totally happy with people doing that. Just back then I was like, why are people so kind of quick to do all this, like really quick? Like, I don't know. I just so I never really took advantage of it the way other people did. It was a form of creative expression for me. I enjoyed it. It was a way for me to connect with people around the world when there was no one in my vicinity, or very few people, that were raw vegan. So it was a way for me to kind of meet other people and create conversation, make friends and things like that. And that did work. But what I didn't do is go, oh, that video's performed really well, I better do more of that. Oh, that thumbnail worked, I better do that again. Oh, that title worked, I'll do more of those. Oh, they want this kind of video. It was never that for me. I was trying to make a contribution to the community with my own opinion and stuff, but I wasn't really, very tactically focused with it and all that kind of stuff. And maybe that's a bit of a loss. Now, there was a point as well where I had a video that went sort of viral a little bit, and it was after the Woodstock Fruit Festival, when it all kind of collapsed a little bit for a while, and I made a video basically saying I thought that Woodstock made a good decision, and that there was people that were unfairly harming the festival, and they were unfairly treating some of the people at the festival, and I thought this was all bad. Just made a video about that. It kind of went viral. For me at the time, 3,000 views was viral, and got a lot of comments, a lot of different people, a lot of famous people commenting on it. And I could have thought, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pursue this. You know, I'm going to make more videos mentioning these characters, attacking people. I'm going to do all this stuff and really put myself out there as that I'm that guy. And I stepped away from that because I didn't feel comfortable doing that. It felt fake. But that's what I've seen lots of people do over the years. And doing things, changing who they are, changing almost their opinions because of their audience. That's weird. I don't understand that at all. And that's one of the reasons why my channel isn't very big. Because when I see your comments, if I disagree with you, I just disagree with you. I don't go, oh my God, my audience is saying that, so I better change. You know? That's what some people are doing. Maybe not consciously doing it, but that is what some people are doing. I've always went against the grain in life. Maybe I've done that intentionally. It's one of the reasons I probably don't have as many friends as I could have. It's the same thing. It's like, I'm just not interested in, like, I'm really interested in trying to find the truth, in a sense, in the honesty, the reality of things. And so I've had people that have loved my channel and they've made some comment, and then I've upset them because I've said, you know, you're wrong about that or whatever. You know, and there's lots of people in the raw vegan movement that have been annoyed by things that I've said over the years because I think they're wrong. And I don't just follow along with things just to be happy and nice to people and build an audience and all that, to sell you something, the back end of it, like, or to get you, well, that's the other thing, it's to get views. And that's the thing that's really destroyed people. Not really in terms of financially, they've probably done quite well, but destroyed them as people, destroyed their integrity, chasing views, you know, attacking people, attacking friends. I mean, I came home from the Woodstock Fruit Festival a number of years ago, and a couple of weeks later, happy, healthy vegan that I'd met at the festival, spent some time with, had a nice time with, made a video and told me they were going to do it. And I said, yeah, it's okay, yeah, you know, do that if you like. But it was still a bit weird that they made a video attacking me. Like, what is this? Do you know what I mean? How are people so desperate to make this a big thing and attacking people that they've just met? Like, okay. And once again, I could have made that into a bigger thing. I could have, like, really tried to attack them back, make it into a big thing, attack someone else, like, I could have done that at the time and could have got up to thousands more followers for sure. It just didn't feel right to me to do all that, you know. Missed opportunities, I guess. They're at hundreds of thousands. I'm not, because I don't, you know. For example, they used Harley and Freely. A lot of people used Harley and Freely, interviewed them, loads and loads of clips, built their audience on the back of that, and then attacked them. And I never wanted to do that. Like, I don't think I have one interview with Harley or Freely. Spent a bit of time with them. I think they might be in a video that I've got, like, very small clip of them or something from years back. but never really wanted to use people to build the channel and then attack them. I've never attacked them, you know. I don't agree with some of the things they're saying, but they taught me a lot. So I'm grateful, but I see how that game works, you know. That is how people create drama, people get attention through attacking people through, and I've done that a little bit, but I only really do it when I really believe it, you know, when I really think someone's wrong or something's not correct. And I think that it's important to put that message out, but I've never done it for views, apart from maybe as an experiment here or there where I thought, I wonder if this does work or whatever. But I've never really felt that comfortable with it. So that's some of the things. I do generally think I'm not that great at making the videos. I don't edit them that well. I don't spend a lot of time on them. It is a bit of a selfish thing. It's like an expression, you know. It's an expression thing. I enjoy it. I like sometimes getting a few comments and talking to people, and everyone in my comments is trying to tell me what to do. So I'm I'm certainly not building myself up as a guru all that well, because everyone's telling me I'm wrong and that I need to do everything different. So that's a little bit of a story for you. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and we'll see you in another video.